pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Mariota.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run. It's a positive play for the offense.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Off the play fake, Mariota. They'll roll it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real option for them to throw it downfield.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, Mariota.
Able to find his man, it's Pickens.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's Mariota. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Play action now. Mariota. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
William the Refrigerator Perry gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Parsons. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Parsons. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parsons.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
On 2nd and 9.
Willis. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, Parham. He's got him.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll run on 1st down. Parsons. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd and a couple.
Willis.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, it's Parsons. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Willis.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
They'll run on 1st down. Parsons. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Parsons. And this time he is in. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Makes the score 7. Buccaneers 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Mariota.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Charles Tillman.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there, you throw the interception.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Ready, break.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. And when you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 22. A first carry now from Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They go play action with Griffin. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Griffin's throw into the hands of Pickens. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. That one goes for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Lynch running the counter, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Steps away to his left. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run with Lynch. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Travis Kelsey from 4 yards out. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Come on.
1st and 10, Willis. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Willis. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Willis back to the air on 2nd down. Finds Pickens out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. And he fires one incomplete.
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Willis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Lynch running right. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 59 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the red zone now, here's Griffin on 1st down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Griffin. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Third down, it's Willis. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Going on 4th down. Here's Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. They'll run for it with Lynch. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marshawn Lynch punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Willis on third down. And he finds McLaurin. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Parsons, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. From the 39, Willis. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. From the gun, here's Willis. He finds his man, complete. That's Parsons. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Fourth down, Willis. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10.
19 tight.
Right back to the air again with Willis. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Here we go.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Second down, Willis looks to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, I'd say that it's fair to say nothing has gone right in this first half for them. Even here, you've got a chance to at least get on the board, but that goes by the wayside. And now, this coaching staff, they've got to figure out some way to wake this team up at halftime to get them going.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Looking here for Smith downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this doesn't work. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 54 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one. It to 15. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw again on second down. Willis, and yet again it's McLaurin. And some space here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Over the middle, complete. It's Parsons. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Second down throw coming by Willis. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing again on second down.
Willis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
Willis wants to pass it again. Yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw again on second down.
Willis. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the